Hello everybody, Mark, aka the Nerdy Punk, back again today for a new video. Today's video is going to be something very different that I've never done before on my channel, and in fact something that I've never done before in my life, which is fun and interesting. I'm currently at a drive-in movie theater. So, drive-in movie theaters have kind of seen a resurgence in popularity in the past year, of course, with COVID-19 having shut down pretty much all of the movie theaters, the indoor movie theaters. So drive-in theaters are much more popular than they used to be, for sure, because it's one of the main ways that we can still watch movies on the big screen. But believe it or not, I've never been to a drive-in before. There has never been one close to where I live until I moved in January. And when I moved in January, I moved about 10 miles away from a drive-in movie theater. I hadn't come to see any movies here before, mainly because there was just nothing that I really wanted to see that they were playing here until today. Today, they are going to be playing a double feature of Inception and The Dark Knight, which if you know me, if you've seen my top 30 movie video, those are two of my top 10 favorite movies of all time. So we got a really cool Christopher Nolan double feature right before Tenet is scheduled to be released in indoor movie theaters in select cities in the United States. So the movie theater closest to my house, the indoor theater, is open currently, and they are planning on getting Tenet starting on August 31st. Today is August 22nd. So next weekend the beginning of the next week, they'll have Tenet. And then there's also an AMC theater that I go to a lot that will be open to have Tenet as well. So I'm really looking forward to seeing Tenet. But of course, Inception currently is on their 10th anniversary re-release. And this version that they're showing here at this drive-in is supposed to include a preview of some either behind-the-scenes looks or maybe some exclusive looks at Tenet. So I'll be able to see something about Tenet that I haven't seen before as well. So with the craziness of 2020, I'm very excited to be at a drive-in theater. I have never seen The Dark Knight on a big screen. So The Dark Knight is my favorite movie of all time. I've probably seen it close to 40, 50 times, but I never saw it in theaters when it came out because I was just a little bit too young for it to have appealed to me. When it came out, I would have been 12 years old, and I was still a very frightened little child, and Heath Ledger's Joker frightened me as a kid. But once I saw The Dark Knight for the first time in, I think, 2010, I fell in love with it, and it became my favorite movie of all time. So I've never seen it on any big screen. I thought it would be really awesome to see the opportunity to see it on drive-in theater. And then hopefully one of these days I'll be able to see it in an indoor theater as well. I've also never seen I've also never seen Inception on a big screen before as well. So this is going to be a really cool, interesting, unique experience. Not sure how my endurance is going to last watching two movies back to back out here, but we'll give it a shot. This is also the weekend after the first day of school for me, and I'm a teacher, and with all the craziness that we've had in 2020, it was a pretty exhausting week for me, so this is kind of a great way to relax and kind of zone out, but hopefully I don't fall asleep. So plan on maybe seeing if I can sneak in a clip or so of each movie. Like, I don't want to do anything about copyright or anything, but just to kind of show you like what it looks like on the screen from where I'm parked here. I think I had a pretty decent seat or parking spot to see this. So interested to check it out. And then I'll go ahead and give you guys my thoughts about the whole drive-in experience and seeing these two movies on a big screen for the first time after I'm done here tonight. So I will see you guys in just a couple seconds with some more thoughts. Hey guys, so I'm gonna be kind of quiet right now because it's very late at night and I don't want to wake up the neighbors. But just got back home from my first drive-in theater experience, and a couple things I just wanted to talk about a little bit. It was really cool being able to see two of my favorite movies of all time on a big screen. I will say that the indoor theater experience is definitely my preferred method of watching a movie on a big screen, but this was still a unique and cool experience. I know drive-ins used to be super popular around the country, and then over the past 20 years or so, they've kind of dwindled their numbers. But it's a cool way to see a movie too in the COVID situation, to be safe with everything and social distance and all that stuff. A couple things that I will be changing in the future that I recommend to those of you who are interested in going to a drive-in but haven't been before. First of all, bug spray is a must. You'd think that I would know that being outside for 4 hours I might need some bug spray, but apparently I didn't. And I'm covered in mosquito bites and stuff, so that was kind of annoying. Another thing that I'd recommend is to bring some lawn chairs. I saw a lot of people doing that, and I had several issues sitting in the car. Like, my windshield fogged over quite a bit, and it would have been a lot easier to hear and to see if I was sitting like actually outside instead of in the car. So maybe a couple things to keep in mind there, but overall, pretty fun experience. Definitely gets a thumbs up from me, and really cool to see those movies especially. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be in touch later. Have a great night, guys. Bye.